Hello friends, last day we did 4 factors affecting the climate of India. Today we will discuss the other 4 factors that affect the climate of India. Last day the discussed factors were the effect of latitude, the effect of water bodies, the role of Himalayas and the effect of the monsoon winds. So these were the 4 factors that we discussed in the last video. So today the 4 factors that we are going to discuss are presence of other relief features, altitude, upper air circulation and El Nino effect. So all these 4 factors are very important in influencing the climate of India. So let us proceed with the topic. Okay children, now the first factor that we are going to discuss is the effect of other relief feature. Last day we discussed the role of Himalaya. So other than Himalaya, there are 3 other important relief features in India that affect the climate immensely. The first one is the Aravalli range. Now as we know that this Aravalli range is parallel to the monsoon winds. So as these are parallel to the monsoon winds, hence they do not intercept them. The monsoon winds pass across the Aravallis and reach the northernmost part of India. So these winds are not intercepted by Aravallis and hence they do not cause any rainfall in the Rajasthan region, and that is why that is the main reason for Rajasthan being a desert. If these Aravalli ranges, instead of being parallel to the path of the monsoon winds, if they would have been in facing the monsoon winds, then the monsoon would have produced rain in that region and it would not have been a desert region. So this is one of the relief feature that is immensely affecting the climate of the northwestern part of India. Okay, now over here I am going to show you the Aravalli hills. The position of the Aravalli hills that is parallel to the monsoon winds. Hence these monsoon winds are unable to give any rainfall to this region. Now next relief feature that we are going to discuss is the Western Ghats. Now this Western Ghat, the hills present over here are continuous and they intercept, that is they face the monsoon winds. So they allow the monsoon winds to rise and formation of clouds, and then the rainfall occurs in this region, making this one of the highest rain receiving areas of India. So these areas get immense rainfall due to the presence of this Western Ghat. Now next relief feature that is very important in our country is the Garo Khasi Jaintia hills that is present in the Meghalaya region. So these Garo Khasi Jaintia hills, they form a circular pattern, and when the winds get trapped, when the monsoon winds from the Bay of Bengal branch, they get trapped into this circular place, and it rises up and the rain occurs in this region, making it the largest rain receiving area of the world. We all know that Monsoon is the largest is a place in the world which receives the largest amount of rainfall. And there is another important place also, Cherrapunji. Previously this place recorded the highest amount of rainfall, but now Monsoon is a place which receives the largest amount of rainfall at present. So these 3 relief is very important in changing the climatic dimension of India, and it affects the climate of India. So now we will move on to the next point, that is the altitude. Okay, so now we all know that the altitude plays a very important role in the climate of any place. Now suppose there is a relief feature. So if we go up on the top of the mountain, we see that the temperature changes, the temperature falls as we rise up the mountain top. So this we can realize when we visit any hill station or any mountain region, and over there we feel much more cooler than the plain areas. So why does this happen? This happens due to the lapse rate. Now what is the lapse rate? As we rise up, for every 166 meter of rise, there is a decrease in 1 degree Celsius of temperature. So for every 166 meters that we are rising, there is a change in the degree, that is 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, 4 degree, like this we go on rising and the temperature goes on decreasing. So this is the main reason for the altitude affecting the climate. Now as we know that in India also there are many places with higher altitudes, like the northern part, the eastern part, the absolute western coastal part. So these are the regions which have a comparatively higher altitude compared to the plain areas. So these are the areas which are comparatively cooler. Okay, so this is how altitude affects the climate of India. Now next we will move on to the next point, that is the upper air circulation. This is a very important point, children. And so upper air circulation, which is called the jet stream, this occurs in the cold season, and this affects the climate of India to a large extent. Now we all know that there in the Mediterranean Sea, over there is a depression that takes place during the winter months. So due to that depression, western disturbance occurs in India. Now due to this depression in the northern part, from the Mediterranean Sea, the cold winds blow towards India. Now when these cold winds reach India, they get divided into two parts. One is the easterly jet and other is the westerly jet. Now this westerly jet causes winter rainfall in the Punjab region, which is why the wheat cultivation is very much very much good over here due to that rain. So in this region we get the winter rainfall from the westerly jet stream. Now the other part, that is the easterly jet stream, they come and they travel over the eastern part of India, and they form the tropical depression in the Bay of Bengal region. So when they come into the Bay of Bengal region, they blow over the Bay of Bengal region. At that time there is a tropical depression that occurs due to these winds, and these winds causes the winter rainfall in the Tamil Nadu coast. So those are also called the cherry showers in the Kerala and the Tamil Nadu region, and these winter rainfall is received due to this easterly jet stream, which causes tropical depression in the Bay of Bengal region. And sometimes the cyclones that occur over here in the month of October, November, they cause cyclonic depression, and for this reason the Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, we sometimes hear that there is a cyclonic depression that has taken place in these regions. So the coast of Odisha, the coast of Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal, Bangladesh, these are the areas which are affected by cyclone every year during these months. Now next we will move on to the El Nino. El Nino is also a very important effect. It is very effective in changing the climate of India, because El Nino is actually a warm current. Now what happens, in the last video I have told you that due to the shift in the intertropical convergence zone and the shifting of the sun towards the Tropic of Cancer, the direct sun rays are received during the summer months, and that is why the trade winds move from the southern hemisphere to the northern hemisphere and reach India as the monsoon winds. Now what happens, sometimes the Pacific Ocean, which is a cool area. This Pacific Ocean, the cold currents are here. Now over here, the El Nino, which is a warm current off the coast of Peru, it higher the temperature of this region. So this is a cool place, but the temperature is raised due to the blowing of this warm current, that is the El Nino. Now this warm current, as it raises the temperature of this region, over here also a low pressure is created. Now these winds which was blowing towards the low pressure of India, now they gets divided into two parts. One part goes towards the low pressure that is created over the Pacific Ocean, and other part goes towards the low pressure that is created by the third desert region in India. So the effect of the monsoon decreases due to the decrease in the flow of the wind. So this El Nino, previously it used to occur every 4 to 5 years, but now due to climatic change, it occurs every 2 to 3 years. And whenever there is a El Nino in this part, there is always a weak monsoon in India. So as we know, our agriculture and economy is very much dependent on monsoon till date. So due to the weak monsoon, we are affected a lot, and our production, our economy is also affected due to this El Nino phenomenon. Clear? So now we have discussed all the 4 points, and in the previous video I have also discussed the other 4 points. So with this we complete the total 8 points, the 8 factors that affect the climate of India. Okay children, so with this we will end our video for today, and please do not forget to subscribe my channel, and if you find the information useful, please let me know in the comment section and give a like, and please subscribe. Thank you.